Number 10 day for number 11 moon 2018. Country people then, we glad for meet up una for this side so for PIDGIN News Debate. Inside PIDGIN News Debate for today, we no go fit for left this our own chapter where the hot we for had plenty. Sabi say this number 10 day, it make na number 3 days since we own Torin Gondere. Mimi Mefo, it day for inside that side where they call am say New Bell Ngata. Sabi say inside Tori for this afternoon, we go turn back for talk all the kind support them where we don't get them. Sabi say even Tori people them, one day where they talk for tele, one day they talk for radio, even one day says they talk for newspaper, they be dead turn up trong for bag Mimi Mefo. Sabi say no be na only Tori people them for Cameroun, even Tori people themselves for outside country, they don't turn up for trong for bag Mimi Mefo. Sabi say na for a Monday, normal, where it get for before and near their court, as we take here, and for that they will go Sabi way to a pass. So this afternoon, we go talk plenty. On top, we own Torin Gondere, Mimi Mefo, where he sleep number 3 nights for that side, so for New Bell. Now, so too, we go talk inside the same Tori for this afternoon. Palava this school picking them, where it they so, they be tip them. Last, they bring them back for inside the Tori house. So for inside this chapter, we go talk this palava for Nkunkumam. Now, inside the week we finish, when Nkunkumam, e be put hand for talk say, I do so swim for all Cameroon people them. So, inside Tori, we get plenty talk them. If time 11 we go talk am, but service episode go start for Sawe it dey important plenty for we for talk. The first person who I go talk, I go salute, throw a salute for this afternoon. Now who I go talk BB salute for Organi Frundi. Sabi so Organi Frundi says now one of we own item for outside, and it says one person for inside the house. We will go talk for him. Big good afternoon, Oga Frundi. Good afternoon for you.
Thank you, Ambassador. Now, all of this problem will get and we all will share chest and will sympathize. So the praise say, me that morning come, make government here will cry, and then we God Almighty will never heaven, Ambassador. We will try to see what that will live with sister me for.
Yeah, as I be saying that the thing that will be done to really worry all man in mind, and you say why one person to for inside house and another person to join me today. Now the first time we pray I say go join me so other time when he get it time. Now Danjuma Inosa we SSF Inusa we don't come it away. Now the first time this we wanna go join for this side. Danjuma Inusa, thank you plenty for your time.
Yeah, thank you too. Thank you. Ambassador, thank plenty for this meeting we will meet today, and the problem we been at the boiling problem Mimi for, and we hope say make people they leave passion aside and justice, because it be like the problem we Mimi forget maybe na recent problem. It don't be like thing where they be just one small hitch where they go take it. But we pray God say come Monday, everything go work well.
Alright, so Danjuma Inusa Sesep, he don't join me for the first time. Now the two people then that Frundi and Danjuma Sesep will go meet up for here for talk wait till the pass today. So make we enter for inside to get them for this afternoon. Calling people them, we go start for talk on top as we plenty Tori people them. One day they derive for paper, they be join up for inside Mimi for a case. Yesterday for inside almost all paper them where they be come out for outside. Now so Mimi for a name, it be there for top. We go start for talk on top this palava calling people them for see they can join they can support we other Tory people them for different sides. They give them for a back Mimi form. So we could see inside this palava sabi say no be na only we Equinoxe story also don't the talk for this palava for Mimi form. We get other Tory people themselves since we they cash Mimi form where they don't the talk on top. One of the strong newspaper themselves will be talk about Mimi form for inside this palava. Now this newspaper where they call them say waiting the Guardian post calling people them inside the Guardian post say we it be there for outside yesterday. All the front page cover for Guardian post. It be tell we all the Tory them where it dey so Mimi for it be don't the talk on top sabi say the Guardian post it tell we all the Tory them where one sabi from side where they start for questioning so take all the thing where they talk. Loju newspaper it asks and say why when Mimi for then we get another newspaper Lloyd the SSF where he talk say made the left Mimi Mefo for inside this palaver. Nouvelle expression, he talk say na power they want use am for lock Tory people their mob. Sabi say other Tory say we will look for inside. They be call and now say waiting. We get other Tory where they talk alo message say we own Angomna in the one use na power for use do all thing. Mutation say he talk say waiting. They use power on top Tory people them. You get two photo them Mimi Mefo and another Tory man will be there. Emergence say he talk his own say palava for free for talk for inside we country nothing that way hard. But Cameroun Tribune says we be there outside yesterday. He no be talk no nothing on top this palava for Mimi Mefo. Nothing that way plenty people then say they don't ask plenty question them on top. Another one we'll go look for inside before we meet our own country people them for him. Now this other one as we other people them for outside they look I talk for now say no be na only Cameroon Tory people they talk we get other international Tory people that say they don't buy the case for Mimi Mefo since we start. We get people there like Le Monde, we get people like BBC, PIDGIN, we get even people there like SEP where they call and say TV Sen, France 24 and other big television them and even one day they write for online where all them say they don't buy the case, they get their own different trunk number them where they put them for before after we Tory it come on say Cameroon Gomna it don't hold someone Tory Gondere put them from Gatam for Sika say it dey so he talk to way according to them he no be get for talk BBC PIDGIN he talk say true talk for Tory people their mob he no dey free for inside them. You get the citizen too way dey na Asa country where he also talk on top the palava as we journalism for Cameroon they don't put them from Gatam. We get Le Monde newspaper sesep or online palava where sesep talk sabi say TV Sen Mon sesep he talk and other plenty international Tory house in Jonah Freak all man he talk on top the palava. So now for talk say waiting e no be there na only palava for Equinoxe e be there na palava for all Tory people them as well they talk say e dey like say Ngomna sesep e no want time make Tory people them they talk true and talk to a get for fixed country. All man he like Cameroon no person he no like Cameroon pass any other person and he no one put any person inside danger. So now the small one then that now the one that will turn for outside for see palava Tory people them where they don't join up. Oga Frundi, I go start with you. You don't see the kind of support. For the first time, plenty people they say they surprise. Say case we concern Tory people them, all man they don't talk about them. It begin for surprise you. Say someone they talk, other one them they just don't quiet. We hear say some other Tory house them for inside Douala here when they want talk, big people that they want them. Say they not take side. So all that kind of thing them. When you see the way some of the Tory people they join, how you feel?
Yes, Ambassador. I quite remember 2 days ago I passed with some front media houses. I see police people and gendarmes that they lodge around the media houses. I ask myself why. That is the one for intimidate the journalists, the press men them for inside the media houses because they don't want me to at least cover this issue for Mimi Mefo. And I like the way where the press people they don't come out, even the journalism all over the whole Cameroon and worldwide. Because it don't touch. They talk say when rain fall for your head today, tomorrow go fall for other man head. So the thing I say, if it how way journalism be, they're supposed to unite more and more. If they touch one of their person, all of them supposed to stand up against the people where they do this terrorism because one a terrorism act. Now vandalism. I ask myself what the police they do work on the media houses. That is the one where say if you talk something one come out, they just take you go with them. That is the abuse of the journalism. So Nigeria want to talk. And then one thing they way I discovered since where they catch me for local ambassador. See our TV. They never even talk anything concerning journalists. That is the partner, the collaborator, or the have you talk part of them because Mimi for the journalists are part of them too. So if really fall for Mimi head today, no say tomorrow go fall for the head. I quite remember where Vision Card. I think we have Vision Card. If you take a soccer for court, Peter soccer for court, and he claimed 50 million. So that they think that when they stand up, when Muna stand up for one person when he cry die, Muna no say tomorrow will be now day to cry die.
Now we don't talk a palava the way we own Tory people there for town. We own people there they will continue they hammer the case. Now it be surprised you say other international Tory people then too they will join more for inside the palava.
For that one it surprised me because I look and now see Mimi for it don't be now a star. That I don't even talk a legend. Because if small Mimi inside this house, it don't be like a mighty Mimi, no matter say today inside back doors, behind doors. It don't be like a mighty Mimi because despite the fact say they don't give it awards all over Cameroon, out of the country. I think say now when they go even come out, it will be more and more powerful because this will be like intimidation. So even the people that they out of the country, that the press people that they out of the country, the journalists when they out of the country, and the media houses, all they don't stand behind the government because this one have intimidated not only Mimimifo but the rest, even you ambassador, even we will talk. As he said, that intimidation, they have to intimidate me. So more not even talk the truth. So now the simple truth that way they intimidation.
Now, Danjuma Enusa, we don't talk this palaver. The way we Tory people them, they don't join for Bagdi palaver. No, not only we own Tory people them for we country. We get Tory people them too for outside. They don't buy the case like saying that their own person for inside their house. How you feel when you see the kind of one mob way all Tory people they talk and some them, then other one then they need even talk themselves.
Ambassador, the truth be said, as Frenchman they talk, on juge le maçon au pied de mur. Mimi, he don't show you what for the field of journalism. And thank God as a catchy, because sometimes when the talk say every disappointment is a blessing. Today, all over the world, they want to see who be Mimi, what to be Mimi you are. And Ambassador Tiwa, I want to tell you and say, no man no do like Cameroon. I remember quite well. Either last week or the week before last, one journalist of Cameroon is say Ali Bongo don't die. It don't mean anything for any person. Gabon caught line for Vision Card. Vision Card no they transmit for Gabon now because they don't tell lie, they don't sell fake news. And the government, you know me, because now part of diplomacy, when you take news where you know be tangible, you give them out for the whole world, they hear, you know be credible. Mimi me for the wrong catching and go put it for new belt. It will be pathetic, ambassador. This girl, she is a simple journalist. But the way where they handcuff you, carry go locker, it be like that some strong criminal where perhaps you don't kill or you don't. We get people that they thief millions of billions of francs for Cameroon. No man will worry them. Instead, they build what do they call mansion for prison yard where they go sleep. But Mimi, for thank God, the mobilization where the world don't show for Mimi back. Now, very good blessing for you, and make it get more courage when you go live, when they sentence you or anything they go do after. But themselves they know, say Mimi, she is doing her work and nothing but her work, and she is an investigative journalist. So now just the thing I say, courage Mimi.
Now, Danjuma Enusa, some before we come out with John for Fundi, it surprised you for years on top all the one more with plenty to people that don't join for the talk. You guess so one them we Congo side the middle so one then they be one talk as well they want your talk shows more concern. Big man they call talk say if you try,
yes,
you know be them. Someone they say they don't even talk. If you say that kind of thing, it be
no the problem. It just they will get some proverb about the talk say, you know, if you cover pregnancy with your hand, it will be truth. It will come out truth, no matter the intimidation. Now just time is the greatest factor. When time go reach, even those people that they sideline the regime, as a put up. They will so say no, they did for this side. But inwardly, because your conscience now be our greatest judge, you know, say thing where they happen here na bad thing. No thing where it go be black, you talk say na white, it be white, na lie. As my brother talk, as rain the fall for your head, tomorrow it go fall for different my head. So your problem. I just want my own message or advice where I give journalists. May they make a solidarity. May they be solid. May they be one. May them be one. May they mobilize themselves. Say because not be me for now all journalists and Cameroonian journalists in particular.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Organi Fundi, I'll come back. I will ask now the same two I don't ask you for Danjuma. Sabi say I show the palava the be, you the hear team them. I get the one will be here with some person, but one even just talk on top palava me. One time we hear now wait till it happen. Then other one them they didn't have for talk say well, you know, be do the better work. Other people that they never even talk. I'm as well just mention if she say they can one normal whether it work now from gum now, it work for some people. It means say you get for she don't quite when they. Your own can be there for inside problem.
Like you rather use that statement, say ambassador. When the fall of my head today, tomorrow go fall for your head. Now the simple thing that if me now you there for your ambassador, you yesterday lock me, no can look me. If tomorrow the catch will go lock you, think say me I will come sympathize with you. Now the simple truth that I think say all the pressmen, the journalists, them for the whole Cameroon. I'm not like for even call names and for some particular channels or TV station or radio station. But I think that when we don't be a journalist now, whether we get a syndicate, we get a syndicate where they cover all journalists. We get a syndicate where they cover all the pressmen then are still journalists. Where they get syndicate journalism, they get a syndicate. Where they get for work on behalf of all the journalists and the pressmen. So when something stands for one, now when I talk to ambassador. You will see, you hold meat for your hand. This government. You hold meat with your hand. You hold cane for the other hand. And then you call dog. Meat dog can chop. Dog they look the meat in the fire. But you see cane for your hand. How you think that dog will come and chop that meat? And when that dog over hungry, the next day you will say, when you come and chop me, no look original, you go bite you because you sense you go beat it. So now so we government day. A whole meat, whole cane by the call me can chop. So I think say we'll get to change that system, even for the other media houses where they don't even sympathize with Mimi. I pray God and I the one for talk say today I think the government will take power on the 6th. I think it first achievement we don't get them. Now we send Mimi for prison. I mean they take an oath. And that oath the first thing where they realize them, that's me one journalist. When I Mimi, we go for behind us.
All right, and just so Sabi say this palavam, apart from say Tory people then say they don't join up for talkam, Natiwe hotu for social media, as we plenty people then say they talk. All people they talk say me they left Mimi, no be na one man, or for social media, whether na for Facebook, na for Twitter, all them they talk say make all man a turn up like one, make no man, no shake foot, as we they talk say they be Mimi, and they go so continue for remain for bag Mimi, so they so they go pray. Make Mimi a come out for that back counter. Sabi say plenty Congo Sabi don't they come out say they so they be don't levy yesterday night. We will be Tory people then for here will never feed will they confirm say it's also day you don't sleep number 3 nights. So support for social media is also day plenty. All man he own cry now for talk say make the left Mimi for sika say waiting say Tory people them they know be people them for crime they know they make any mistake their work now for talk to where they see them and no person ain't no like Cameroon pass any other man. So someone that is also dream say Mimi a day for back counter. Other one they talk say just now even for change their photo for Facebook na big palava na fiem a day for their mind for sika say they no sabi who they look them. Make we hear way chairman for Social Democratic Front pa ni John Frundi he talk after we hear say the cash Mimi Mefo when one of them go do that way we don't meet up plenty time for Bamenda for Nak Tory with them. Make we hear Pani John.
Make journalism not fear. Make journalism not fear. When I go before, go outside, fetch for information, look for information, gather information, talk for people, and look at them straight in the eyes and tell them. Even Jesus will die, they kill you. Which crime will you commit? So, look now you will fear. Me too, I start from 1990, before they bring liberty laws. I never fear, now when I will fear. So I want to encourage when all say make when no fear. I want to stand firm and still go out for field. Make this arrests and the lock up of una colleague Meme. Make it give una courage. Make it give you courage too. Make it stand like woman way you don't go through the baptism. And when they don't baptize you, you'll be a full member of that organization. They don't baptize you. And I think say through this baptism they don't baptize now all inside the world what I do. I want to encourage you now when I stand firm when I look forward and when I be muzzled up, make arrest be the arrest of all journalists. And another thing is when I feel arrest now. Even if they arrest you, tie your hands, tie your eyes, but may not breathe, may they tie your mouth, top. Make journalism.
Yes, Pani John Fundide, or we don't hear it to talk. Dan Juma Inusa, when you follow Pani John Fundi, chairman for SDF, what you make him for that talk? If you say na better talk, you don't give courage, you could go for before.
Actually, now courage you don't give her. Say me gonna go before, despite the hurdles. Wanna go on with your work. You know, sometimes for do better thing, you must face challenges. Once that challenges they meet you, now that time your mind is strong. They talk say some proverb they say, once you fall, not enough that fall where you fall. But when you fall, you get up. At that time, you know, say, you don't be man. Yeah. Now, till we front the dog, now say, make this one be for now, like, challenge. For do una work properly, as any man will appreciate una. You know, sometimes, want you to do good work, maybe now you go say how to do good work. People, they see you. Anything way you do them, good or bad, all man, they see you. Even if they don't talk for you, then that time go reach where something will happen. Now, that time you go know you will do good work or bad work. So now the kind thing that I front the talk.
Yabombo, wait if you talk after Yabombo for that side talk.
Yeah, I think our grandpa, we don't get experience for life, for everything, for politics, for business, for sport and everything. They don't give encouragement. Some make will not fear. Because this one they be try to make intimidation. Some man want go make investigation but talk until me start fear for talk. He say no, it make you be more powerful for talk without fear, talk without limit. That will make you get a powerful stand. Like as my brother Danjuma don't talk. Say it will make you when you fall. Maybe look na place where you fall, but look what make you fall. Now it will make you be very powerful. So I think say Ambassador, I think you don't know thousands of people that they appreciate you for this your work. Now, when as you don't talk, when you don't get some problem before you go know, say you will do a good job. I don't mean only for you alone. I mean for all the journalists when they do inside Equinoxe, because Equinoxe journalists they don't get limited at the top, and everywhere when they come out when we pass, they say the moderation say Equinoxe. That is the best channel now Equinoxe, because they talk without limit, they talk without fear. So I don't think say this one will make us make anybody inside this house. When they will go make investigation, we can't talk something, it will get fear. I don't think say fear go there. Because man like me, I don't get fear. Because I've never talk say diamond with the fear burning ground. For me, I've never known how to be diamond. So I would die, I know so they must bury me. So I'm not the fear anything. So now so.
All right, inside so the case for Mimime for Sabi say they concentrate plenty on top. Now we on Gondere for house so you don't sleep number 3 nights for that side. So for New Bell, we so dey with you. Sabi say other people that say they don't right come out. Center for Human Rights and Democracy for Africa, we Ideso, a head boy for Dana Barrister Agbobala Felix. Itu, he don't talk on top this palaver. Make we enter for show na book. We Center for Human Rights for a Democracy. We na Barrister Agbobala say don't write them. And the trunk talk for the Nase waiting, make the left Mimime for, make no man even check it. He try for tell we say don't look inside the Chatham, he don't look inside the United Nations Chatham, we talk palaba for freedom for talk and other one them, and he don't even look to inside a Banjul Chatter too, where he talk say a Tory people they normal, they no get for make them open eye, they get for make them continue for concentrate, for do their talk. So he don't look other one, he don't talk say Mimime for, he no do no bad thing. So Barrister Agbobala Felix when I be head boy for Center for Human Rights and Democracy for Africa. He don't talk say make the left quick. Sabi say he be there for New Bell prison, he be there now for Friday. Another people then they don't talk on top this palabam. Now people then for Commonwealth Journalists Association, them too they don't come out their own book. Sabi say Vice President for Commonwealth Journalists Association now Chief in Cameroun Paul where he say don't write say make the left all the thing the way they talk say me for don't do say may they consider say if they so Cameroun say if we don't sign book for Commonwealth and that one that say waiting make the left Tory people they do their work where they no put their mob them for inside. So for Sikada one they talk say me they left me for inside this palaba so they catch them. So even Commonwealth Journalist Association they talk say make the Cameroun sabi say they don't sign book with Commonwealth, and if they do that kind of thing it means say two they know the one left Tory people them for do their work normal, and that one it no been a part of the agreement with Cameroon it be signed them with Commonwealth. So now so two of the people then that we get one with the Journalist Association, another one Center for Human Rights and Democracy for Africa. Danjuma Inusam no been a only who the talk. Tory people then win a group Commonwealth we don't talk. Center for Human Rights and Democracy he no dey anything with the Tory people then, but he the fight for human rights. Them say they don't talk. This other reaction they will don't meet up I don't know. It surprised you say the thing don't turn a palaver for all man, not one man.
It just come. It boils down to what we are on talk now. Before now, say when you do good work, all man is you. The whole world is you. Now, Commonwealth they get their charter where Cameroon signed. I'm sure they signed the convention
yes,
of Commonwealth. So Commonwealth get a right to see because our national law it be below the international law. Yeah, if there's an international convention, yeah, internal law it be you no get power like the international convention. The international convention be more powerful than what we get inside. So then too they go into the matter. They say no, this matter is just like a plan act. Make they leave you, make they leave me for nothing. Because if you do bad work, all man knows you do bad work. Or you do good work, all man knows you do good work. I think that they ask say no, release that girl. You should release her, and they are right because they don't see only Cameroon. They see all over the world. I hope say sometime they will become a champion for this world. About 2 times will be champion of corruption, but all noise comes in know how they go talk so a lie and so on and so forth. But anything you do, they see you. Anything.
Even now, say plenty people them newspaper they say they don't talk say palaver for human rights. Cameroon it be take now #1 place, but plenty people they be talk. They also vote Cameroon for inside Human Rights Commission for United Nations. Now, powerful. We don't see where other institutions. They say they talk other business place them Center for Human Rights. It fight now for personal rights and Commonwealth Journalist Association. Then they say they don't put their mouth for the palaver.
Yes, I think say this one is tarnish the image of Cameroon. Since we Minister of Communication, Ambassador, take me far back, where we uniform men for that side for North, they will kill some woman with carry Peking, woman they will carry Peking, and they will say now Malian, the uniform men, they be killed. After talk, through investigation, they say that Cameroonian army, it come back excuse, and they say they don't catch the army, they don't put them for jail, or they don't do what. So if international governing body that they enter inside this issue now because they don't know which way Cameroon and they for, which Cameroon fit do, they fit corrupt anytime, they fit take careless decision anytime. So and they make an image of Cameroon. Now which other use that statement, Ambassador say the first thing when we president swear in us for put journalists for inside prison. Now the first step that first advantage or first thing where the government in power then start taking. We never know the second one. So now which they talk say if international body they come in now because of they know the work of journalism and they give a protect the right of journalists and pressmen for this country.
All right, and before we finish on top this case for we own Gondere Mimi, just so we for finish with this photo them for people then say they don't take their own photo for tell we see the condition a bad plenty we will look this photo them as we people that say they hear bad and all them they hold their photo them for talking on a left Mimi for left me for he never do no nothing, so he dey na palava for put them for hear back for sika say he dey so me for dey for ngata since today na 3 day wey me for dey for ngata. So all man he dey cry say me dey left me for he dey na palava for cry, and sabi self say so don't talk case e go be again for Monday with the prayer self say make the case no happen for Monday. Before Monday make governor wey na dem dey give order for ya when they give order say make they left the case e finish, or if the case dey for Monday we go so be for them. We just try for talk say we be me for abi me for Frunde be me for Danjuma Inusam e be me for. So we don't close chapter for me for, we enter for different chapter for Torim. Sabi say inside the week sesef we be get na palava for the picking them na 78 of them the last come out instead for the 84 where they be cash them. 4 of the people them sote to them we never feel for talk whether near them they don't find them or they never find them. Make we enter to for inside this case for Bamenda for talk this palava Presbyterian secondary school picking them from Queen. Sabi say we be talk this palava for inside Tori house here, and we say after we follow the Tori in the proper last that picking them they don't turn on a free picking them since Wednesday country people them. Maybe if we enter for inside that Tori for this picking the way they don't lose where they be last find them for inside the Bamenda site for PSS Mancon. But plenty people they don't ask question how security go manage day for some side plenty then they can carry so 84 people they come out, even 7 na waiting people that they talk now. Even same na waiting people that they ask na picking them, they ask plenty question them who side they picking them where they can carry them come out. Evident for inside college book a delegation for Bamenda where Governor Sesep Adolphe Lele Lafrique Pani John from the Sesep ebidede as well this 78 picking them they be come out come and they be left them. Sabi say they left them now for barefoot now for this Sesep way near then they go pick they picking them for outside to be they easy for side they be show they picking them security they trong as well they picking the SSL they be there inside after when they finish show them all for inside hall now all they picking them that way all they be there now for form 5 for inside Presbyterian secondary school Queen Bamenda. After when they don't shit down for outside at least for 3 nights last they be meet up them 78 before they never so see sorry the day so now we never feel for year them, and inside the for them we yes we get the head people them for inside the school where they do for inside they don't left not only they picking them the 4 other people them sote to them we never feel for talk sorry the day. Sabi say immediately after we they show them for appearing them doctor or ma talk say governor he try for talk say all they picking them for health they fine say no nothing no do them, but the only problem na say na the palava where they go the so think we go surely worry their mind. Apart from that one they picking necessary they fine all them they enter for inside motor they take them go for different sides where it is so they go left them with their mommy them so that when they had them they don't turn back to normal. Now that time they feel left them again come up for outside. Now big question people they ask them even apart from this SSB ask the question how security go manage before the whole place, and it be then a time where governor be don't put order say people they no get for waka who side the motor we can carry the picking and go he pass all checkpoint them we no ban Inosiam. Danjuma Inusam, as Abi says, you follow the case for the picking them fine. Time where they tip them, so the time where they left them. Even as we 4 people, there's also the outside so now. What you get for talk for this case?
Yes, this situation of the picking they raise plenty of questions. First question will be say they no carry the picking them now for some small pickup. Now one big motor can carry them. Now the first question that. Second question I say Douala they under Bamenda they under curfew, at instead of emergency, something like that. Okay, no man would circulate easily. The whole town be barricaded by armed men, so they no feel if any kind motor pass. Which miracle where this motor carry am so they leave town, they go catch it right for now barefoot.
They no even catch it.
Okay, now this picking them. They get a trauma, they get psychological problem as that picking the day, and now picking the day they ready for write exams.
Exam next year.
First, they get for carry them to the psychiatric for how I put them for bring them up, to bring their sense up, and these children they know who carry them, they know the kind person, the kind motor we carry them. they are better placed to explain when their senses will come back, except if they are intimidated somehow. But see, if not, it be very questionable. There are many questions that could not be answered. Many questions they will not be answered.
Yes.
Yeah, The problem be say how the money can carry una way una town. It be they get guards. They get guard. And in that state where they can't carry them, no man no get one. Because no raping, nothing. They carry them just in this cold manner. They go enter inside motor, they carry them, go leave them somewhere. So, you know, Cameroun is our country. I think investigation get to go on, and finally we'll get the real.
Who they go do the investigation?
No, time will tell.
But friendly, they speaking them for Baminda.
Question mark. For me, I'll put a question mark, very big question mark. Because if you know inside the school there from Queen, right inside, and the time when they carry them, now who they work this work? 80 something picking them with their teachers. Carry them from Queen. Because we come for that school inside Camp for Tar, about 1 kilometer. And from Queen, from the place where for Tar, go for Bafoot, about 5 to 6 kilometers. How the feet come out from Queen right up to Bafoot? I didn't talk about 6 kilometers, so you go about 10 to 12 kilometers. Where the tight security ready for Bamenda town, for the whole northwest in general. Carry this picking from Bafoot, and suddenly they go left this picking on both sides. They see this picking on both sides when they call for Bafoot for inside church. And no one not be raped because they picking over there for 15, 16, 17, 18 years. So the thing says sometimes they get some plan with the one for doing. Either will make a sabotage for the other side, and then buy separs for this picking them. All them they buy them separs, go give them whether now you go they will chop and so on, sardine and bread. Carry them back inside military motor, back for that. I don't know because. A pass, that is, if you look at it, you say like fake something and plant something where the regime for place they try for do at this, because you quite remember sometimes intimidation come for Catholic churches and Presbyterian churches. Say when our schools are well, now the lock and people no go school. Now when they hate people they won't go cash when I go lock them. My moderator of a Presbyterian church, it will be among the Catholic church, big man. To me, every day I'm when they don't hand over now for Samuel Keda. So you see and say all of them be intimidated. So I see and say something be wrong because they don't try way for make them for Presbyterian side, like for take this picking them for make something like sabotage and way forget the hate for the people the way that they roll the Presbyterian church and the school or the Catholic and the school. So now the thing I want to talk because big question mark is still there for that place, ambassador, because why they not be interviewing some of these speaking them? I mean the governors and the military men there, they go take this speaking by them bread and sardine and they carry them back. Whether not them mommy they're on their back for school. They will go for interview this speaking them. How? Big kill them they with the reasons. Why would now would they can't take now? In the Amba the interview they talk no now Amba they can't take me, but they don't interview them. They don't even talk whether now police people or now gendarme them or now army they can't take them. They never interview them.
But you should say you will talk Palava road, you talk say plenty security there for inside Bamenda. You should say Saturday school they no get gunshot.
No gunshot not there. All the gunshots that are there from Queen can't reach from Bamenda town.
For hill we no fit pass gunshot.
All that is all the road they be tarred from that side. Although the back roads that they did that side. So every gunshot then they ambassador when you come out gunshot you must enter back from main road. You must come out for inside main road for Bamenda town. You don't be come up from Queen, cut for control when you enter inside main road before you reach for town itself, even for center town from Queen. Because for inside town for that place where that school day, now out of town where the inside quarter. But now if you come up inside that quarter, one cut other control you must come into town. And you go walk and all over town so you go for Bafoot. No road, no day ben where you will cut. I say you cut the other side of over town. You want to cover this side of Musango, cut the other side of over town. You want to cover down about hospital and so town. So no ben road, no day where we talk to be made magic. Look, all these fight way Amber boys they fight with uniform men then. They go for on town roads. Inside part of them, you hear gun for night, pam pam for daytime, gun, boom boom, shake and shoot, the holler outside. So not there's a question mark there for that place, Ambassador. Big question mark there. And if the interview is speaking and they will talk through.
Examination classes.
At least people them, because all them they then from five people them for that side. So for inside PCSS or PSS when Pamenda na for this way they so this speaking them they be do this kind of thing. So call the people them just for Sabi say with this also follow the Tory. 4 of them they never they so now. So we go wait anytime they 4 come out we go so talk on top that palava. Make we talk this other palava for inside we country, palava for bridge for side where they call them say Carrefour City, maybe not the last one that we'll go talk before finish. Sabi say Douala and rain for that side where they call them say Carrefour City. Saturday last week, it no be the easy, particularly for Friday night. So this Saturday, people them they no be fit for tonton. They know one day they go for Pekka D's, Pekka Ons, Pekka Ventura, all the Pekka them for that side. It be strong for people them for Waka go for day for Sikase waiting. This small bridge where it they so organ governor delegate. It be put on for day as well they fix other one a court for Sika the plenty rainway it don't default for inside Douala. Sabi say time that bridge they be put on for day plenty people that say they be don't complain on top this palava for the bridge for Sika say they Sabi say when rain it go for plenty for Douala that bridge it no go fit for help any people there for Waka but Friday Saturday that bridge it be broke for Sika plenty water way it be enter for day another big fail mark where people that they give for gan turn away nice SSF it the look out at Douala. Sabi say it the open another bridge but no man never sabi whether the other bridge SSF it go help the situation for inside that road where they go for the Pekka them plus Cité de Pamien. Or from the as Sabi say maybe you don't surely turn for that road that you sabi that bridge the one with the show and so no be na any strange thing anytime we rain for plenty for Douala the roads it need the Waka.
Ambassador, not only this road for Cité de Pamiers. We get bridges for Douala where we rent for. You go like for Kanyabasi, where we go towards Depot de Planche. We rent for cross for that bridge. Like terrible because the way they fix the road is the same water pass under the bridge, water they pass on top of the bridge. And one day you will see that bridge to go collapse like how this one for Cité de Pamiers it collapse. With government delegate, you get a lot of work for the Douala. Just go for Carrefour now. So Ambassador run number 4 today, no 4 yesterday. But go for Carrefour, you will see swimming pool on top tower waiting because the drainage it don't block. So when water they come for pass instead of pass under the drainage, and they slip on top tower. And which now you know say rain water when it is there on top tower. And then the pass motor, they pass people, they pass in the chop. You have passed for that place now for Carrefour, you say don't chop. In the next 6 months, you will see as that road to go divide for Carrefour Jeep. And as you there for the whole Douala, we get very bad system drainage. And this nonsense where we get this company where they carry dirty. How they know they carry dirty? Now so dirty don't flop road all side. So when water come to water no go pass. Now whether you see this bridge for that side, so it get problem because dirty to don't flop road block up place. Poor drainage, dirty flop up place, water never pass. Go for Bamenda for my own place, the Ambassador. Even for the whole Cameroun, even for Southwest. Dirty don't flop up place. The other day here, you talk say that people they carry dirty, they say they don't dig road. They don't dig road for inside Ambassador.
So they don't cut.
So they don't cut road. They don't cut road. They don't be pass. So they don't cut road for the whole Northwest, for the whole Bamenda town.
You say government delegate don't show the new place.
Well, if you don't show, but they don't even carry them. Go for Brownville Junction. That's so dirty off the whole place. Bamenda main market. That's so dirty off the whole place. So now the bad system, the system will get them with cry. I tell you. And what I want to before you cut me down, Ambassador. This flying news, they don't left me. They never left me because. I come out around town, I hear everybody say jump from the end level, we are colleague now, the end level on a person now. I said, they never levy. But for Monday we'll go for court. And I beg all the journalists and the pressmen and all the sympathizers for Equinoxe and for Mimimifo. We go wear black and black. All man go hold his signboard, free Mimimifo. We'll go for court. We'll there for court for morning from 8 o'clock. We know one man fear. If they want to catch me, they catch all we lock up. So we'll wear black and black for Monday. We'll put placard for chest, big one. Black and black. Me man no can we no wear black.
Okay, Danjuma Inusa, we will talk this palaver for drainage for Douala. Not even drainage, we talk this road them. Plenty places there for Douala, they get problem. But the problem will be happen now for roadway, they go for that side, so for Peka and the Cité de Pamiers. When you see the condition, you feel say some particular thing they will be wrong for Douala here.
Ambassador, I know the road fine.
Okay.
Problem for Douala and a problem for Cameroon. The greatest problem we will get down for this country would they embrace so many projects at a time. Take one road, finish them, you end there, you go take the other one. We no get this problem. We get this kind of bridges, then the past 10 inside Douala, no one ever complete. Take road, may I give you some small example. Go for Brazzaville, take Terminus, you want to go Brazzaville, you go back Bonaloka, where you go for, how do you call her? That hospital, Sobum.
Okay, Sobum.
That road, they don't open any man the glass. Go past there today, you see. Now, potholes to take very big road. What is that? All those machines where they fix the wrong go there. So now, just the problem, I don't know what to worry we for this country now. You go embrace giant projects. Them. You take like 10 projects where you don't go finish one.
No, the thing I said, Mr. Adamu,
Danjuma.
The thing I say, when government give this contract, the people that they give the contract, that they chop their own small money. So when these people they can't fix the road money, no, they never complete this road. So that they abandon them because minister they chop, director they chop, or when come with Douala governor chop, you want the government delegate chop. So money no day when they will complete this road. Then now the thing that we see all this road and be partially ha. Now so it is.
So it be pathetic.
Well, we go left that palaver for inside Douala. We enter for Kunkuma Seseb. Now inside this week, number 6 day for this very moon way be put in for talk say I do so swear. Say I go look at Cameroon again for this other 7-year betam. Sabi say inside he try a first talk we talk after we take power. He try for talk say waiting. He talk say all people there they hold shake a shoot for that side so for Norway and Sawe. Say me they keep the gun there for down, work for better roads. Then he talk say they so. Any man where is also continue for bring this order for inside the country. If law you no go fit for put it for down, then the power them for name army or man it go see it go happen. Palava for binet for country too. He talks say go make and say make thing they know the overcome for outside. He say Cameroon it go be a strong country too for palava for electricity. Say all side way water the way strong where they feel common electricity. He go put palava for water, palava for water them and even hospital. Kunkuma talk say this the other 7 years. Not 7 year way people the way they don't even get water and roads plus hospital they go get plenty on top that one a try for talk say waiting make all man a join hand for LP for sika say only E1 no go fit for do no work and he talk say young people then too they get for beauty for inside this new time where he don't take him for work with Cameroon. Sabi say the palabam it be pass for number 6 day for inside this very month. Danjuma Inusa, I go start with you. You be here as when Kunkuma be put your hand. He talks say I do so swim and I go take some of the strong point there for day. One, he talks say make these people there they hold shake a shoot, they put them for down, then they follow better roads if they know one palabam. Then he talks say one the way they so strong heads. If law no fit follow them put them for down, he be big man for armed forces. He go use all that power for say they put them for down. Palava for economy for country, he say go make and say my economy go for before. And even palava for as we young people they cry work every day. Nkunkuma talk say young people them he go live for work with them. Then he talk say me all man a join hand for say Cameroon he go for before for this 7 year we go she done on top. And one of the things that before I forget it also decentralization where they be done the talk and since say the year or this period. It go make and say make the thing it work quickly so that it go solve some of the problem there for people there for Northwest and Southwest. Now some of the things that when Kunkuma talk, when you hear the talk, you feel say as well Pani John he talk say this so I mean chairman for SDF he be talk say now fire away the only put Cameroon again on top. Now when you hear all the kind talk when Kunkuma talk, waiting you feel for talk.
Yes, as he talk, we hope. Because we are only hoping, with the hope now for hope, say he go implement what he don't talk. But for no go long for the story, any Cameroonian like Cameroon. All Cameroonians they like Cameroon. First, like what you want to talk for that palaver, shake a shoot. the military option don't fail. And may they consider any man will get idea for say make peace a reign for Cameroon. Whether it come from anywhere. Because some problem they will get out of Cameroon. If not be
power,
you who would there for the same line, you bring idea. Your idea is a bad one. Because how you will be opposition, you go succeed, where me I never succeed. So I think no, Cardinal Tumi, he been bring point for say make a round table conference, Anglophone conference, to find solution for the problem Northwest, Southwest. Some other people they say no, since them that they initiate the problem, it no go hold. So one self trainer mayor he say maybe for a town. We'll follow all that thing. And for economy, as we talk. So now, may they leave that military problem. May they find solution, a round table, a peaceful reconciliation for all Cameroonians. Economy, may man no lie you. Once you no get energy, no economy no go work. The first force for economy, na energy, na electricity. We'll get Memvele, we'll get Minki, Lompanga. Lompanga is be like what they call her for French in a white elephant. It just be fixed. No current, no go for even one house. So biggest problem we will get another transportation for transport energy to distribute for other areas. So we pray say as he talk, he go put hand, make the work, make the thing go fine. But my own idea I give you. We get so many administrative bottlenecks. I say for Cameroon, we do it with 70 ministers. 70 ministers now for go for which side. Ministry of Education will be divided up at 4. Even for the greatest democracy, national education now one. What would you do with all this? Say they are called political compensation. We don't need time. We don't need to bring in all this problem, this wahala. Problem the hospital, they catch women the hostage. Say they don't get money to pay hospital. That's a big disgrace that 2018.
21st century.
21st century. So my brother, we see with you. We want to make Cameroon go before. Now for all we. But this perspective where we see clear.
All right.
Clear.
Nijon, this palaver, you don't hear all the Trump on the Kunkuma talk palaver for Norwest Southwest, CC Sabisi, they suffer plenty, Iggy wait till they get for do, and other thing them. When you hear all that talk, they will be the putting on for talk side this also. You check in another period for promise, or this time it will be at the correct time.
We don't always hear promises, promise upon promises. What are the end of year promises we don't hear? What are the election promises we don't hear? For 36 years, we don't hear. So I think these 7 years where they come, where you say we go put young guys on the world. And then they talk to me, when you shake and shoot, you better put that up or down, ambassador. Now who start me they put shake and shoot for up? The thing where we talk, I say now who make me they take shake and shoot the work out there. Now you spoil this country, now you must fix them.
Zingaman.
I think now the most important thing that we did. No any other person, angel go come on side, can fix them. As you be start them, that's why you go end them. So the way we make them check and shoot, they come off us, and the way we go make them to make check and shoot, they enter back for down. I think that the simplest truth that because if the thing don't go off-handed, it don't go to some level where we not just stop saying, oh, we'll put that gun there for down, and it don't go work. Because guys and they don't enter for bush, they don't get that good, they don't get that
appetite,
that taste for bush. When we even find work for town, call the son of for that bush, cover town, they just say lie, we not go come out. So it needs for convince these people them and remove the one and their bosses, their patron, they unlock them. I don't always give advice this way. Remove these people, they unlock them. Bring the one and they out of the country. Now, why you don't move them? You bring them inside the country. Now, we're going to make a round table conference. If they don't do this one, I think these things say Sheka should not for be. And they've never even put them down ever since. I think that's the most important thing that. And I wish the one way we spiritually leader them. Emma, Reverend Funky Samuel, and Karnatumi, they don't bring up an idea. I think so the one that
even the imams and from Muslim side.
So I think that the most important one that we would wait a few days where they come.
Yeah, 21, 22.
22nd. Where they go sit down with all Cameroon. They want to bring the one they were butches. Make they come out, they come. Make them make a voting conference. That voting conference, now go solve this problem. Where they can make a round table conference. And then we talk about economy. As Brother Danjuma don't talk. Almost 70 ministry. I think say don't take this 7 years. Like that is for make new government. All those OO people them, whether it be senator, be parliamentarian, we don't pass at least 70, 75 years. I think they go for retirement because you know they work for the nation. We work for the interest of a party. All these ministers, where they do for government for 40, 30 years, I think at the time where they go for retirement because they work for the interest of the party, they don't work for the interest of Cameroonian. So I think that the time is as if you talk say one work with the youth. I think that the time for this 7 years because for me, I don't expect anything for that 7 years because for 36 years, and nobody see nothing good. So for this 7 years, I see don't talk with the old spray. But the first thing for makeup, we will get assurance. That's it for Monday. May they move Mimimifo. If they move Mimimifo for Monday, then I think that the assurance for the 7 years, because I do so swear, now Mimimifo go for prison. So I think say the only thing we will do for Monday, now see me give order for Monday, they move Mimi. Then we'll start count now, say we will play Nations Cup for 2019.
Okay. All right. Now the one then that will be finished today. Now the one then that will be looking for inside. Before we come out, we get case for some picky way don't lost. We go quick talk. This speaking in name they calling waiting Chinwe Junior. He get 5 years according to Tori enter for EM. Chinwe Junior he come up for also number 9 day for inside this moon for quarter where they call him say Entre B, and he come up for house around that kind of 8 o'clock, and the talk set already picking be come up for house. He be wear some t-shirt and some trousers, and I think we get that photo for that picking where he don't lost. You know, feel the talk where they know see the picking face, and he be wear some trousers, and the talk set the picking he talk now only English. Yes, the picking they talk now only English. So ma ngefo Pauline he beg any person where he don't see this is small picking, say make a try for call that thing number then so on. I see him for before television na 672-825-36 knots 68 knots. We get 68 knots. We get 225-641 or 672-451 not 32, or you bring it for Equinoxe à Tori House. Madame Gefa Pauline annonce la disparition de son petit fille nommé Chinwe Junior, âgé de 5 ans, le vendredi 9 novembre 2018 au quartier Entrebi aux environs de 8 heures. Au moment de sa disparition, il était vêtu d'une t-shirt marron et un pantalon gris et paire de babouches de couleur. Il s'exprime uniquement en anglais. Madame Gufford prie toute personne qui retrouvait ou hébergerait son fils de bien vouloir le conduire à la brigade de Nilong de la ou la contacter au numéro suivant 672-823-380 608-225-641 672-645-1032 ou la conduire à la télévision Equinoxe contre une très forte récompense. So, now the story then that for this afternoon. Danjuma and Musa, thank you plenty, and I hope so we'll go meet up some other time.
I hope so. Thank you.
I no get for thank you, but I get for thank you as your profession mean. Thank you plenty for your time.
So I want to thank you, Ambassador. I thank all technicians, them, Nadine and the rest where they did for that side, where they could make them. Whether they have for make and some this program, they work every Saturday and for the week. And I salute all the something what people the way they look we and all the people there from Bamela.
All right, you don't finish. Straight for Monday.